Alright, welcome back to Going Wild. I'm JB. Well, it's part 2 of our pattern making. We made the pattern here. And so you see what I've done is I've outlined it onto my leather. Now the leather is swayed side up so I can mark it and fold it back. I've got the strap, the 6-inch strap coming up here for the belt loop. And I've got it to where when I fold it, it's on the right hand side, so it's a right-handed sheath. When I fold it, it'll be smooth side out. It's very important. Okay, you can see I've kind of traced them on there, and I just go around the pattern and I just use little dotted lines. Then I'll take it off, take a straight edge and a pencil, and I'll just make the lines a little better for cutting. And it's better to leave a little extra than take too much off. So remember that. When in doubt, leave just a little extra. So come here and there. Number 2 pencil shows up pretty good on leather, in my experience. Not a lot of leather work under my belt, but a little bit. Enough to do basic type leather work. Functional. Kind of going around the edge here. Turning my square to meet the dotted lines there. Doesn't have to be pretty. As long as it looks good when you cut it. And when you cut it, once you get it stitched together, you can kind of smooth it out and burnish the ends, I guess, with the burnisher or the slicker. Let's see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna move it in so you can see a little better here. What I've done, I've got the pattern here. Okay, and I've got a cut board underneath. So be very careful when cutting. I've got a utility knife here. I'm just going to cut it out. Just take my time. Don't have to cut all the way through first cut. Just nice and relaxed. Get my straight edge. Might help. Can't really draw a straight line. Got my straight edge. Like I said, doesn't have to cut all the way the first time. There we go. You can see the leather pops up when it's cut through. Okay. We'll come up here for this end. And be careful not to cut the strap off that you've made for the loop, the belt loop. Just cut it to there. Doesn't have to be all the way through the first cut. Make it a little deeper. There's some leather working guys out there watching this, I'm sure, saying, ah, but it works. Good enough for what I'm doing. Keep your fingers out of the way. Keep them on top of the square there. And the corners, I just kind of stop a little shy. I don't want to cut too far in. this away a little bit. In the corner there. Pretty good, coming up nice, neat. And free this. Take and cut the back side off after I do the welt here. Since I've already got this weighted down with a piece of wood here. Takes 2 to 3 cuts, nothing wrong with that. And the most important thing is just take your time. Just relax. Have fun with it. It's a little project. Cutting the angle there might be a little more difficult. I have to freehand that one a little bit. Use the back side here, so keep more on the leather, more of the square on the leather. Do it right on the line, so I cut on the little wide if it's going to be. Get here. And the back side. And from here, I'll move this bin aside there. Just come around it nice and slow. Just kind of freehand it a little bit there. Leather, good places to get it. I kind of look for sales. Tandy.com, of course. Hobby Lobby is a good place. They always have sales, it seems like, quite regularly. There's my welt free. And you want 6 to 8 ounces, 6 to 8 ounces thickness. And I go with veg tan because I like to do the molding. Veg tan works for that. With the camera there, the phone camera there. Okay, I'm gonna weigh this down. Plain on this side, and I'll use a small plain right here. Stick a straight edge underneath. Keep it right on the line, so cut a little big if they're too big and too small. I'll cut all the way to the end there. leather there. And you can see here how it kind of folds. So it's going to be a right-handed. So it's going to fold there. And this is going to fold back here. So you can see the knife, how it fits in. Fits in like that. And this will fold back. And I'll probably have to cut some of this off, or probably will cut some of this off. Usually a 2-inch wide belt. I'll fit a belt in there and see how it fits. And that's phase 2. And next phase, we will do some hole punching. But one thing I'm going to do before we're done for today is go ahead and instead of this natural color, sometimes this Costro I made, leather canteen I made, this is the natural color other than beeswax. Kind of helped it get a little darker. But I've got this. This is vintage gel. Use this on here. Get all the tools out of the way. Pull my blade back in my utility knife there. Open this up. And you can see kind of gobs on there. There's a little brush. Got a brush right back here. Just gonna kind of brush it on a little bit there. And I've got the suede side down right now, so this is the smooth side I'm coloring. That way this can dry, and when it's dry, we can make our holes, then do some saddle stitching. I was tempted not to do the square frame on this one. Just to cut it to like a regular knife point. I still might, who knows. You can see how this is starting to look. Get that nice brown look to it. Antique brown, I guess it's called. I'm gonna do the belt loop up here. This won't really show anyway, but it's always good to have. Hang this and let it dry. Got some clamps here. Just clamp it right up here. And we'll let that dry for a day or so. See how it looks. All right. Appreciate you joining me for this. Can't wait to see the finished product. And remember to press like and subscribe. Appreciate my friends out there that's already done that. Everybody's kind of coming together for me, helping me out there. I really appreciate it. And until next time, this is JB with Going Wild. Don't forget, go wild or go home.